Hello, cat. Hello, welcome to episode 2 of Quill the White Box. We are just going to finish up our adventure with Tyrsa Graniteheart, the wonderful Dwarf Adventurer, as we're going through this we're going through this AD&D expansion of Quill, the White Box. And I got one more macro to do. And then we'll be ready to go. What happened last time we were here is that the brave dwarf adventurer Tyrsa Graniteheart was first asked to write a letter on behalf of a prince in order to explain. Whoops, that's the wrong button. In order to explain his love for this lovely dwarf woman, or for this lovely elven woman, but he was no good with words, so he asked Tyrsa, who is much better with words apparently, to write a letter for him. Why won't that do what I want it to do? There we go. And our letter was sort of successful, but did not end in a marriage or them running away together, but did end in a juicy secret affair between a human prince and an elven princess. And then we went through the Fane of the Underking, which is the most difficult, horrible dungeon in the world. We were the only survivors to come out of it. And nobody believed us. So we asked our friend Lana to tell us this, to let us publish this story in the newspaper. And I think we also had a partial success of that, where we got some money, but we didn't become great heroes out of it. But at least we got money out of our adventure. So now I'm going to go pull up the rules again, and we're going to look at the other adventures that we can play in the White Box. This is an AD&D, expansion to the regular Quill game by Trollish Delver. Do I have any money for things first? I have 36 gold pieces, so I don't think that gets me anything. So there's the Demon Haunted Tower, Elven Princess we've done, Uncharted Waters, Fane of the Underking we've done, and the Beast of Nightwood. I'm kind of into Uncharted Waters. Let's be pirates. So this is, you are visiting the port town of Blackwater along the Spearfish Coast, a wretched place full of traitors and scallywags. While you're strolling by the water's edge, breathing in the salty aroma of the sea, you're approached by 3 sailors. One of them, a woman with a peg leg and glass eye, introduces herself, I love her already, as Captain Greystroke, owner of the Salty Dog, which she points out enthusiastically. She appears to be on the drunk side and slurs her words considerably. She tells you that she's looking to hire someone for a particular job. She's looking for a map that shows the legendary Isle of Bloodfire, a place you've never heard of. Greystroke tells you that a century ago, the pirate Rumbeard, yes, the great pirate Rumbeard, hid his booty on the island, but before he could return, he and his crew were struck down with a fever and died. The captain believes that Rumbeard can be brought back from the dead, to help them plot the map, but she is in need of a necromancer to do the work. As you're clearly an adventurer, she will pay you in treasure if you can get a necromancer to raise Rumbeard's body to tell her the whereabouts of Bloodfire Isle. Alright, I guess we're hiring a necromancer. I did not read these ahead of time. And they always surprise me. I was like, this is gonna be a fun pirate adventure. Nope, we're hiring a necromancer. Great. You know of one necromancer who may be up for the job. Irina Raveneye is an acquaintance from many adventures ago who lives in Rookton. You didn't part on the best of terms after vanquishing her undead minions, so it's likely she will be cold to you, to say the least. You must persuade her to raise Rumbeard's body, but you don't necessarily have to tell her the truth about why. Deception is a powerful tool here. Thieves gain a +1 to language rolls for this adventure. We're not thieves, so it's fine. And Blackwater's market is limited. They do not stock items worth more than 20 gold pieces. We're going to be fine. This is one of the things I think about this, I've discovered about this game, is that it feels like it's meant to be a lot bigger than it actually is. So you get lots of uses of these things, but there's only 5 adventurers. So I don't know if you were supposed to write more adventures as you go by yourself, but there's only 5. It's kind of if I were you and you wanted to play this, I would probably scale down the cost of some things and the number of things you get, because right now this is a lot of really cool flavor but doesn't really change the way you play the game. So here's our ink pot. Undead / shambling ghouls. Death and or the void. Plead and or beseech. Hidden and or shrouded. Sea and mysterious waters. Booty and riches. This woman, Captain Greystroke. Grateful beholden. Adventure expedition. Boat. Galleon. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to we are going to write to our good friend Irina Raveneye. Our not so good friend. We killed all of her minions and she is mad at us, I think. So, whoops. Sorry, Irina. No hard feelings, right? It's fine. Let me just make this so you can see everything properly. Yeah. So I think what I need to do when I play this is that I need to be I need to be honest with her about it. Because I think, you know, we're not friends. Didn't really work out before. I think I should just be straight up. You're the only person that can do this job for me. I'm really sorry about the way things happened. Here is a very lucrative opportunity. I think we're a simple dwarf. We don't really need a whole bunch of money. But it'd be kind of cool to like find out where it was going. All right. Let me just double check our what we're doing. Deer? No. Hello, Irina. Irina Raveneye seems like it's a very obvious callback to Ravenloft and Curse of Strahd and all that stuff. How are you doing? How are things in Rookton? I know it has been some time since we last saw each other. Excuse me while I eat nuts. I'm very hungry. I know it has been some time last week, and oops, part on the best of terms, but none the less I have a job that only you can do. Just the other day, I came across, I met a fierce pirate who asked me met a fierce pirate. I'm going for this woman and or Captain Greystroke, so do I want to flourish it? What are my stats again? I have 2 heart dice, 1 penmanship, and 3 language dice. What does my sealing wax do? 1 point at the end of each letter. Okay. Did that mess everything up? Yeah, it did. Excuse me while I play some window Tetris. I met a fierce pirate. Yeah, I think we do gotta flourish. I think to win this game, really, you have to flourish everything. I met a pirate. Let's just go with I met a pirate, and then we can... Alright, so we're rolling for fierce. Our good friend Ethan gave us some... made some cute little custom dice for us that I think you can see pretty well here on Roll20. Unfortunately, the way rollable tables work, it's always going to have equals 0, but you know, whatever. We get cute little custom dice. So, we're rolling our first heart test for the word fierce. Nope. Alright, now I want to start with Captain Greystroke. I did it! I got to do it. I got to say it. If this is your first time watching and you don't know how Quill works, essentially, you roll a as many six-sided dice as the stat you have. I just rolled a language test because I have a 3 in language. Before I rolled a heart test that was 2 in heart. And if you get a 5 or a 6, you can say that's a success. So if you succeed on a language test, that means that you can use the superior word from your ink pot. So, I met a pirate. Captain Greystroke. Oops. Of the... What's the name of her boat? Salty Dog. Has her approached me with a lucrative offer that is nevertheless nonetheless and nevertheless are too close to each other. That is attractive but lucrative offer that is attractive but not something that I can do on my own. Just gonna make these smaller for my brain. How's that looking? Has approached me with a lucrative offer that is attractive, but not something that I can do on my own. Oh, I gotta roll my penmanship test. I have very bad penmanship, so I do not expect this to go well. Did not go well. Man, things are not starting off very well. We shall see how this goes. There is a great treasure hidden by a long dead pirate. What's it called? Oh, hey, come back. On a legendary, hidden by a long dead pirate. And there. And that pirate is the only soul who knows where to find it. As you know, the dead have no use for such, I'm gonna say, great riches. I'm gonna try and say great riches. Yes, I did. I hope I weighted this properly. If I didn't, Actually, I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, I did weight properly. I just am having good luck, which never happens. Such great. Now, hopefully I get this properly. Yes. Riches. But the living can make and there is no sense in leaving such a treasure to... There is no sense in leaving such a treasure to sit there unused by anyone. It's important that we get that money back into circulation. Obviously. Yeah. Captain Greystroke and means to correct this. I'll just end it there. My bad penmanship. Captain Greystroke means to correct this. What am I saying next? Death. Flash the void. This is where you come into play. Captain I have acquired the... What happened to my music? Oh, there it is. It's still there. Of Captain Greystroke. No. I have acquired the skull of this pirate. No, we need more than the skull because we need... I have acquired the skeleton of this pirate. And I need you to coax his soul out of I want to say the endless void. Oh, hey, Jess! Welcome! It's so nice to see you. We are playing some more Quill. Right now, I am writing a letter to a necromancer to try and convince her to raise the dead body of oh, thank you for the host. Yeah, trying to raise the dead body of a pirate named Rumbeard in order for us to find out where he has buried his treasure. Yeah, totally reasonable, right? So this is the letter so far. I got, hello, Irina, how are you doing? How are things in Rookton? I know it has been some time since we last saw each other, and we didn't part on the best of terms. Jess, I want you to know that the best of terms is, or not parting on the best of terms means that I accidentally killed all of her thralls. Oops. But nonetheless, I have a job that only you can do. Just the other day, I met a pirate, Captain Greystroke of the Salty Dog. I met a pirate. Captain Greystroke of the Salty Dog approached me with a lucrative offer that is attractive but not something I can do on my own. There is a great treasure hidden by a long-dead pirate, and that pirate is the only soul who knows where to find it. She can! As you know, the dead have no use for such great riches, and there is no sense in leaving such a treasure to sit there unused by anyone. Captain Greystroke means to correct this. this is where you come into play. I have acquired the skeleton of this pirate, and I need you to coax his soul out of, I'm hoping to say, the endless void. We're going to see how that works. So first I got to roll my heart test for the endless. I did it! Oh, endless. Because it's either the void or death. And now I gotta go for the void or death. Ah, wow. I'm doing well. Oh my god. The endless void. So that we can get him to draw us a map to his redundant riches. Do I want to say anything else? Yeah, I think that's where I'm ending that. It's a nice, short, sweet paragraph about what exactly I need her to do. And I did it. That's what happens when I get business-like. All right. So now... how many? That's 3 paragraphs. I got 2 more paragraphs left. So I've explained what's happened. Now I feel like I need to tell her what's in it for her. And I need to apologize for what I've done. Now, I'm thinking either adventure and or expedition, or to be like, we can go on an adventure and it'll be like the old days. Or I can be like, come with us and it's dangerous and things will probably die and you'll get more undead thralls. Or plead and beseech. Or grateful and beholden. This is an order the game gave me. Yes. This is one of the things that I had to do was tell her to raise an undead pirate. Or find a necromancer who can raise an undead pirate to give us a map. I don't like this ink pot. Yeah, I gotta tell her what's in it for her. I've already said. I'm gonna say grateful. This, of course, I do not expect you to do this for me without compensation. Captain Greystroke promises to provide me with substantial amounts of treasure in payment for this, and I substantial amounts of treasure in payment for facilitating this, and I am willing to give you for facilitating this and retrieving the treasure with her. And I'm willing to give you a cut of what I am given. In fact, should you wish to join this I'm gonna be like exciting adventure, exciting expedition. Yeah, let's just go with exciting. Join this exciting, nope. Join this expedition, nope. Join this adventure. Well, they're my dice luck finally caught up to me. In fact, should you wish to join this adventure, I suspect that you will be able to earn much more than just a cut of what I've given you. I know how much gold you wizards need. All right. Nope. I was getting feeling good about this letter, but now I am no longer feeling good about this letter. I'm gonna go grateful and or beholden. I can understand if you wish never to speak to or see me again. I know that I did you wrong the last time we met. I know that I caused you pain the last time we met. And I would not blame you for ignoring this letter completely. However, in the interest of mending fences, I wanted to offer this opportunity to you first. That's a lie, and she knows that's a lie. She's the only necromancer I know. Besides, I can't see a downside to having a pirate captain how do I flourish great beholden feel extremely beholden to you. Nope. Feel beholden? Yes. Feel beholden to you. I would be beholden as well. Please consider my words carefully. Yours, Tyrsa Graniteheart. Oh, I forgot to roll my penmanship test. Right. Nope. And we will use a seal. And that will give us 1 extra point. So let's add up our points. Well, let's read our letter first, and then we'll add up our points. Hello, Irina. How are you doing? How are things in Rookton? I know it has been some time since we last saw each other, and we didn't part on the best of terms, but nonetheless, I have a job that only you can do. Just the other day, I met a pirate. Captain Greystroke of the Salty Dog approached me with a lucrative offer that is attractive, but not something I can do on my own. So that's 1 point. This is a great treasure hidden by there is a great treasure hidden by a long dead pirate, and that pirate is the only soul who knows where to find it. As you know, the dead have no use for such great riches. 3 points. There is no sense in leaving such treasure to sit there unused by anyone. Captain Greystroke means to correct this. This is where you come into play. I have acquired the skeleton of this pirate, and I need you to coax his soul out of the endless void. That's another... So now we're at 5 points. So that we can get him to draw us a map to his redundant riches. 6 points. We are officially in the middle ending. Of course, I do not expect you to do this for me without compensation. Captain Greystroke promises to provide me with substantial amounts of treasure in payment for facilitating this and retrieving the treasure with her, and I am willing to give you a cut of what I am given. In fact, should you wish to join this adventure, I suspect that you will be able to earn much more than just a cut of what I've given you. I know how much gold you wizards need. I can understand if you never wish to speak to or see me again. I know that I caused you pain the last time we met, and I would not blame you for ignoring this letter completely. However, in the interest of mending fences, I wanted to offer this opportunity to you first. Besides, I can't see a downside to having a pirate captain feel beholden to you. I would be beholden as well. Please consider my words carefully. That is 7 points. Yours, Tyrsa Graniteheart. And it is sealed for a total of 8 points. That is very good. So now we will see. We'll go back to the rules and we will see what we get for our 8 points. 2 nights later, you hear a tapping at the window of the room you're renting. You pull back the curtain to see a large raven looking at you inquisitively. Let me in, it croaks. I'm not going to do a bird voice, I'm sorry. Obeying the beast, you open the window, and with a hop, it descends into the room, morphing swiftly into a pale woman cloaked in black. Irina cocks her head and smiles. She tells you that she will help in your quest, but requires a higher share of the treasure than you originally wanted. Fair. After the quest, after agreeing, you, the captain, and Irina head to the graveyard where Rumbeard was buried and examine his skeletal remains. The necromancer casts a fearful incantation, causing the clouds to swirl and lightning to flash. The dead captain awakens with a gasp. After some time, Irina coaxes him to draw the position of Bloodfire Isle on the map. Before long, you have sailed with Greystroke, tackled hyena men of Ulf, fought an elephant trolls, and found Rumbeard's buried treasure. Greystroke divides it up, with Irina getting a hefty share. You receive 10 gold pieces. Yeah. All right. We did it. We got the thing. We got 10 gold pieces, and I got 5 more because I'm a dwarf. So that is 47. Yeah, that does sound like I did it. All right. Let's do another, let's find out what our next letter is that we're doing. What have I got? So we have, we've done the Fane of the Underking. We got the Beast of Nightwood, or the first or the last one. Beast of Nightwood or the Demon Haunted Tower. I'm clearly more excited about the Demon Haunted Tower just from the way that I said the words Demon Haunted Tower. So I'm gonna do that. But first, everybody drink some water. Look at this cool art. Nothing has been the same since the appearance of the obsidian tower near Swanvale village. Crops have spontaneously combusted, animals are running amok, and people are growing weak and pale. Lord Reginald Finnegan says a wizard lives there. Others say it's a demon spirit in the form of an old man. They do agree he must be stopped. To gain entry, you must discover what aura of magic surrounds the tower. For this, you require a certain book on magical fortifications for the city library. From the city library? From the city library. You are writing to the librarian Gulo Chom, an old acquaintance who holds many a rare book. The Spire Libris is one of his prized books, and this is just what you need. You must try and convince him to lend you the book, which is not strictly lending, explaining the situation, and possibly trying to appease his ego. Magical scholars have advantage, but we don't have anyone. +1 language rolls for magic users. And what do I want to buy? I'm going to buy some superior parchment. Get a +1 to my penmanship rolls. I'm actually going to buy 2 superior parchments. So that leaves me at 37 gold pieces for my superior parchment. That gives for my next 2 letters. And now we'll just nah. Shoot, I forgot I had it all whatevered, so we'll just do it like that. Where's my ink pot? Did you notice, by the way, that if we had got the failed like if we had failed that last letter, we would have died? Because that's scary, personally. All right. What's his name? Does he have a title? Chom. Dear Master Chom. As you have heard, what did we say? It was outside of, yeah. As you have heard, the I was going to say the Obsidian Tower, but that's one of my words in my ink pot. So I guess I got to roll for it. Now I have to decide if I want to flourish it or not. Which I, of course, want to do because it's almost always better to try. I think the great, but not great as in like, hey, it's great. Great as in like, is big. The great Obsidian Tower. Yes. Obsidian Tower. Outside the village of Swanvale. Has been causing all sorts of trouble for the people who live, for the people of Swanvale. I cannot believe the devastation that has been caused by a tenant. Yeah, that no one has seen in years. In a year. Now I get to roll 2 dice because I'm using fancy paper. My penmanship is still bad. I just wrote on fancy paper and made it look ugly. Isn't that the worst? When you like get some like really nice fancy paper, like I'm a big stationery person, or like you get like a brand new journal and you're like, okay, I gotta put something nice in there, and then it's like, you know, you mess up or you make your A look funny and it's like ruined. That's what happened to Tyrsa just now. Beautiful fancy paper, still not great penmanship. I do not have nice handwriting. Well, yeah, no, I don't have nice handwriting. I actually have a very weak wrist and a very bad way of writing, on my, like writing with a pen, because when I was a kid and I was learning to write, I was left-handed, and for some reason the teachers didn't teach me how to hold a pen properly for a left-handed person. And so I actually write, it's gotten a lot better, but I started writing like this, with my wrist super hyper extended and wrapped around. And so it made writing kind of very hard to do. So I didn't do it a whole lot, and it always hurt me for like a really long time. People thought I had a learning disability because of it. Until like in high school, a teacher was like, no, she literally just can't physically do what we want her to do. She's not slow. And so I never really got a whole lot of good practice with handwriting because it was so hard for me. So I typed a lot, or I would get scribes, because my handwriting was messy because it hurt. And now I'm trying to learn cursive to like be better about it. I've started writing with fountain pens because the weight is nicer, or just like heavier pens. And relearning cursive has definitely helped. But yeah, my handwriting is a work in progress. Let's leave it there. But what shall we say? What shall we say about, so, the white, so this, oh my gosh, words. So it says that crops have spontaneously combusted, animals are running amok, and people are growing weak and pale. So we could talk about scorched wheat. Yeah, let's do scorched wheat. That's good. I went to Swan. I sit here in Swanvale. Surrounded by people in peril. Fences have been kicked down by terrified livestock. Everyone is getting a mysterious illness, and the beautiful, lush farms surrounding the village are now horrific. Landscapes of blackened, we hope, blackened. Dead, scorched wheat. Yes. Blackened, scorched wheat. It is truly a tragedy. Yeah, just go there. We'll do our penmanship test, and it is. I wrote it nice because I was passionate about how terrible it is in Swanvale now. It's just, like I can just imagine it. Just, you know, people kind of like with like sunken in pale faces, just like slumps in their shoulders, you know, chickens everywhere and dogs barking and horses rearing and just like all these dead, like scorched earth around. It's a bad place. It's a bad place. We need to get into this tower and get to the bottom of this. What am I saying next? There is no doubt that the cause is whoever or whatever lives in that tower. I want nothing more than to put a stop to the suffering of these good people. But I cannot even approach the door of this tower because of the magic defense, because of the incomprehensible. I want to say, I did not get to say it. Because of the glyph-based aura. Nope. Because of the magic defense surrounding the tower. I am not a dwarf of magic. And because of this, I need your help, my dear Mr. Chom. Let's roll my test. Nope. All right, so we need to ask him for the book. Let's go for book/tome. Yeah, not doing so well this time. That's okay. I need the... What's the name of the book? Spire Liberis. I need the... We're going to underline it because italicized means things differently. In my particular way I've been doing this, I need the Spire Liberis. I know how precious that priceless tome. Let's go for priceless tome. That priceless tome, yes. I know how precious that priceless tome is to a scholar like yourself. And that it is not usually allowed to leave the library. But this, I am hoping that you can make an exception for me. I'm hoping that you can make an exception for me and for the people of Swanvale. I know that you are a good... I need to put that. But I know that you are a good and kind person. All right, let's roll our penmanship test. Nope. No penmanship. It's hard to write nicely when there are just like goats running through the tavern because they're all so scared. All right, last. Apparently Swanvale was also one of the words in the inkpot, but I'm going to appeal to his humanity again. Not his ego. This is important. People are dying. I can't deal with human librarian egos. I know that I ask much of you and your library. I know that I will owe you for this. But if you were here and you saw how the children sit so terribly drenched in fear. No. Sit utterly. Nope. Sit drenched in fear, though? Yes, sit. How those children sit drenched in fear. About what new horror this black spire of evil will bring their lives. Your heart would be moved as mine is. Please help me save these people. Nope. I don't think he's gonna like this letter. Respectfully yours, Tyrsa Graniteheart. That's not what I wanted. And I'm sealing it. So that's another point. see how this goes. Dear Master Chom, as you have heard, the great obsidian tower outside the village of Swanvale has been causing all sorts of trouble for the people of Swanvale. I cannot believe the devastation that has been caused by a tenant that no one has seen in a year. I sit here in Swanville surrounded by a people in peril. Fences have been kicked down by terrified livestock, everyone is getting a mysterious illness, and the beautiful lush farms surrounding the village are now horrific landscapes of blackened, scorched wheat. It is truly a tragedy. There is no doubt that the cause is whoever or whatever lives in that tower. I want nothing more than to put a stop to the suffering of these good people, but I cannot even approach the door of this tower because of the magic defense surrounding the tower. Surrounding it. I am not a dwarf of magic, and because of this, I need your help, my dear Mr. Chom. I need the Spire Libris. I know how precious that priceless tome is to a scholar like yourself, and that it is not usually allowed to leave the library, but I know that you are a good and kind person, and I am hoping that you can make an exception for me and for the people of Swanvale. I know that I ask much of you in your library. I know that I will owe you for this, but if you were here and you saw how the children sit drenched in fear about what new horror this black spire of evil will bring their lives, your heart would be moved as mine is. Please, please help me save these people. Respectfully yours, Tyrsa Graniteheart. Let's count our things. Great Obsidian Tower, that's 2 points. Blackened Scorched Wheat is also 2 points, plus another point for our penmanship tests. So that is 5 points. No points in this one. Priceless Tome, that's another 2 points. We got 7 points. Drenched in Fear is 8 points, and Sealed is 9 points. We did really well. That feels wrong. 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. Cool. All right. Let's see what we get for 9 points. I was so close to getting 10 points. Gula wishes you well, but cannot send you the book. Instead, he has scratched out a relevant page from the book to help you. This should be enough to get you in, but you worry about once you're inside. You gather your equipment and head to the tower. At the great black door, you use the page to dispel a rune of dread propulsion and enter. You fight several shadow beasts before falling into the pit of a monstrous dire bear. You manage to just escape with your life and ascend the tower. Because you didn't have the book, you were unable to identify all the magic traps in the tower. So you find yourself being burned, stabbed, and gassed, but managing to stay alive to meet your enemy. The showdown with the wizard Zenkit? Zenkit? Zenkit. Zenkit. Lasts seemingly an age as he floats through the room, eyes sparkling, hair of flame, lobbies bolts at you. This is very Castlevania. You learn he is a wizard with aspirations of becoming the first interdimensional being, but must use his tower to feed in the life force all around him to power its engines. Despite his power, you finally best him, and he agrees to leave and never return. You gain 10 gold pieces. Well, 10 gold pieces. 15 gold pieces because I'm a dwarf. 37 plus 15 is 52, and I think I did math wrong, so I think I actually have 57 gold pieces because I did math wrong early. All right. All right, we got one letter to do left. And I think I will bust that out of it so we can finish up this campaign and start on something new next week. A new game, I'm hoping. I'm not sure what game it will be yet, but we'll find out. So I'm going to take a quick break just to stand up, walk around, put away these cashews that have been sitting so I don't eat them some more. And I will be right back. And we are back. Hello. Welcome back. Or welcome here again. Depending on who and where you are. We are finishing up our very last letter with our dwarf, Tyrsa Graniteheart, our dwarf adventurer. So she just fought the demon-haunted tower, saved the people of Swanvale. She reunited an elven princess and a human prince into a secret love affair. She rose a pirate from the dead in order to find out who she rose a pirate from the dead to find his secret stash of treasure. You were the only survivor of the fate of the Underking. Oh. Okay. And now we are here to fight the Beast of Nightwood. It has been 3 nights since the scholar Pellis Ward discovered you drowning your sorrows in the Cat and Fiddle in Daggerton. Why am I sad? I don't know why I'm sad. I think maybe I was just like still kind of traumatized from what I went through in Swanvale. It sounded pretty bad. Fought a big Castlevania multi-dimensional wizard guy. Got hurt real bad because I didn't have the book. An affable gentleman, Pellis came to you with a proposition. He had heard of your adventuring prowess through the grapevine and wished to hire you for a mission to aid his studies. For many years, he has studied the flora and fauna of Nightwood and believes there is a beast of myth that resides there. Most people don't believe in the beast of Nightwood, but Pellis wants to be the first to discover and document it. However, the wood has become dangerous with bandits, and so is asking you to spend a week in the wood in search of the beast. You agree and set off on your wilderness journey in search of a living myth, promising Pellis that you will document your findings in this journal. You are writing an entry in your journal documenting what you have discovered in the wild. Describe the wildlife you came across, and of course your eventual encounter with the legendary beast of Nightwood. Peller demands accuracy in your notes. Fighters have great perception, so gain a +1 to language rolls for this adventure. All right. Dear Diary. No. Day 1. Not much to see here. Please narrate like it's your teen diary. Oh, maybe another one. Maybe a different time. I think I'm too tired to be a teen diary. Not much to see here so far. Nancy Drew Quill would be sweet, and I might have to write it. Not much to see here so far. I mean, perhaps if I could see anything through these dense, wiry sycamores. I would rock Nancy Drew anything. In fact, I know that I've been like, this is a TTRPG stream, but like, I low-key want to see if I can run the Nancy Drew video games on this computer and also stream without like losing everything, because I feel like that would be a fun thing to stream. I do not get to say dense. Do I get to say wiry sycamores? No. Through all these trees. That being said, the leaf cover on the ground means that I can hear just about everything in the wood around me. So, and it is easy to see when great beasts disturb the ground. I have hope that as soon as I find a trail, it will be easy to follow. Let's do a penmanship test. I am also using fancy paper because I bought 2. Wow, this is very bad. I am not a scientist. I am a dwarf. Oh, wow. I have still all been italicized. Day 2. I caught the trail of something large breaking through the dense and thin trees. Of this glade, but I was waylaid by the I'm talking about the bandits or the Brothers of Cold Steel. So I want to say like by the blasted. That's a good one. Yes. By the blasted Brothers of Cold Steel. The fools have been fools didn't know what they were dealing with when they jumped me. But they managed to steal my journal, and I got lost trying to... I got lost chasing them. Trying to retrieve it. It would be so much easier if I could just fight the damn beast without writing about it. Yeah! Of course my snark is in perfect handwriting. Day 3. I think I'm gonna see the footprints on day 3, the bestial impressions on day 3, the mutilated corpse on day 4, and on day 5, actually no. I think I see it, but I don't catch up to it. Today, I saw it. It was a horrifying creature. I cannot believe that it is real. What do we want to say about it? But there is no mistaking those blue. Oh, blue is a flourish. Those blue vertebral barbs. Yes. Vertebral barbs. It is just as the stories say. There was no mistake. I was not able to catch up to it this time. But catch it. I was not able to catch it, but it is only a matter of time now. I am on its trail. Yes! Day 4. Today it did a better job of evading me. I only heard its strange mewling cries, followed by its awful screech. I only heard its strange mewling cries, followed by its awful screech, as it trapped some prey somewhere ahead. We are headed into a cave system. Oh, good music change. For caves. We are headed into a cave system now. And so I was able to get a full view of its grotesque. It has grotesque feet. Grotesque, bestial impressions. I have drawn them here the best. And then there's a drawing. When I put this up on the blog, I'll like find some cool like illustration of like a weird, ugly footprint. Day 5. Oh, it's getting dark. Can you see me fine? I didn't turn on the overhead light and now the sun's setting, so we're almost done. But if it gets real bad, just let me know. Today I got an up close and personal view of the creatures disgusting. No, it's fearsome. It might not be either of those things. It is fearsome. Fearsome. Gaping maw. Nope. Oh no, this is the first fearsome mouth. So this is bad. This means I get -1 points for awkward words, awkward writing, because I flourished a word but did not succeed on the language test. Today I got an up-close and personal view of the creature's fearsome mouth. I barely survived. Because I promised to kill. I promised that if I had to kill the beast, I would do so with as little damage to the body as possible. It is hard to be surgical with a hammer. I brought the corpse back for study by those who are better suited to this work than I. Sealed. Oh, I gotta do my penmanship test. All right. Let's find out about our adventures. Day 1. And just for you, Jess, I will do it in the voice, in the Teenage Diary voice. Dear Diary, not much to see here so far. I mean, perhaps if I could see anything through all these trees. That being said, the leaf cover on the ground means that I can hear just about everything in the wood around me, and it's easy to see when creatures disturb the ground. I have hope that as soon as I find a trail, it will be easy to follow. No points for that one. I caught the trail of something, day 2. I caught the trail, dear diary, I caught the trail of something large breaking through the dense and thin trees of this glade, but I was waylaid by the blasted brothers of Coldsteel. The Folds didn't know what they were dealing with when they jumped me, but they managed to steal my journal, and I got lost chasing them while trying to retrieve it. It would be so much easier if I could just fight the damn beast without writing about it. Day 3. Dear Diary, today I saw it. It was a horrifying creature. I cannot believe that it is real, but there was no mistaking those blue vertebral barbs. It is just as the stories say. I was not able to catch it, but it's only a matter of time now. I'm on its trail. Day 4. Dear Diary, today it did a better job of evading me. I only heard its strange mewling cries followed by its awful screech as it trapped some prey somewhere ahead. We are headed into a cave system now, so I was able to get a full view of its grotesque bestial impressions, and I have drawn them here best I can. Day 5. Dear Diary, today I got an up-close and personal view of the creature's fearsome mouth. I barely survived because I promised that if I had to kill the beast, I would do so with as little damage to the body as possible. It is hard to be surgical with a hammer. I brought the corpse back for study by those who are better suited to this work than I. Sealed. All right, I could not count points while doing that voice. So, no points in the first paragraph. 3 points on the on paragraph 2. 3 points on day 3. That's 6 points. I did not do a penmanship test for day 4, so I'm going to do that real quick. 3 points. Oh my god. 3, 6, 9. 9 points. Guys, we're gonna win this. Oh no, maybe we're not. Cause that's -1, so that's down to 8. Back up to 9 because of this, and the sealing wax saved us. We are at 10 points. This is the first time I have ever won Quill. This is very exciting, Jess. You are here for a momentous occasion. You should. All right. Let's see our outcomes. And now I get the magic item when I'm done. You return to Daggerton in a weary state and find Pellis in his lush abode. He is pleased to see you and is visibly excited when you hand over your field journal. He immediately begins reading your notes, enraptured by your report. After a while, he grins and embraces you. My friend, you have done me proud. This is exactly what I've been after all these years. Also, I brought the monster's body, so there you go. He fishes out a purse of money and hands it to you. He removes something from a drawer and offers it to you enthusiastically. Gain 30 gold points and ink of correction. So, that's 35 because dwarf. So we got 57 plus 35 is 92. And ink of correction. We'll see what ink of correction does, even though we finished the game, and won't be able to use it. Unless I write some more. Ink of correction. Oh, yeah. Enchanted ink allowing you to change an inferior word into a superior word. 6 uses. Oh, that's a good magic item. See, these magic items are very good, but they're very expensive, and I don't know. I just, I feel like this could be so great if there was just more adventures. But there are no more adventures. So that's the saga of Tyrsa Graniteheart. This was really fun. Like I said, I think this is a really good little game. I liked that it worked as a persistent campaign with getting magic items and being able to take them from one to the next. But it's just, It's like this with love letters too, and with base Quill. Like, I just want more to really like get a sense of all of the cool things that you can do with this. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. That's it for me. Next week we'll be playing something new. I'm not quite sure what I'll be playing, but I think it will be either that was Jeff dropping something. I think it will be either Spoken Magic or Steading, or maybe one of the maybe Alone Among the Stars, which are all games by my friends, which is really fun. So if you have an idea of what I should play, let me know, either on Twitter at JL_NiceGirl, or if you're watching on YouTube, you can leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back on this channel on Monday for episode 4 of Half Sick of Shadows. Grant and I will be going into Unrestful Hearts in the Garden of Glory, which is a great game, and I'm really excited. All of the stuff we've been building up is now kind of coming to our first big adventure arc, and I'm really excited for it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye!